How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. I am Nick, and in this character spotlight, it is the first prefest character to get a 6-star upgrade, Christina. I think the only thing she really upgraded was the visibility of her pecos. I mean, seriously, I'm not going to the other screen yet. Look. Just look. Like, what I saw, I was like, oh, they're out there. Really out there. Okay, I'm just going to go to the character screen here. Alrighty, I have her maxed out. All kind of stupid, all kind of crazy. I think I even got the proper EX weapons, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is, but Christina, when she comes out over on Global, is an incredibly awesome character. She is still right now an incredibly awesome character, but you're going to find that her usefulness is going to start tapering off. She eventually gets her unique equipment that makes her usable for a little while longer, but there's this weird point on JP where she just disappears and she's kind of never heard from again. You just don't use her. Until now. Okay. Normally when a 6-star character comes back, I don't use my DAs to go run and buy all the fragments to get 50 of them to 6-star and all that stuff right away, because I like to save my stuff and take my time. But for the sake of the video, and it's Christina with the pecos, they're right there. Anyways, I had to do it. We had to do it. All right, let's go ahead, get into the skills. Skills you guys should mostly know by now, but let's go ahead. Skill number 1, overlay. Increases physical attack power and her technique point generation by about 15 per action or whatever. Maybe a little bit more than that, but that's really basic. That's what we got over on Global right now. Real simple, real easy. Skill 2, injection. I got an injection for you. Single target physical damage attack and defense power debuff. And I should probably put this down. Okay. If you guys can't tell or whatever, I'm still actually congested from the sickness I had last week. I might be acting a little goofy. Whatever, it's Christina, I'm allowed. EX skill, increases physical attack power. 5 stars, greatly increases physical attack power. And then the Union Burst. Numbers Avalon, a large single target damage attack that is guaranteed to critical strike. Will also evade all physical attacks for about 6 seconds. As more realistically, it's like 5.5. Why they don't round that or whatever, who the heck knows. That's all that is. And then you get over to her unique equipment, the Sacred Sword Avalon, the sword that she was using, but now it's official. I hate that. Anyways, it upgrades the overlay, her first skill, for more attack power, more technique point generation, and some technique point gauge charge. Also increases her physical crit damage, and what I didn't know is it does it permanently. This might be the very first character that ever had a permanent buff, if I remember that right. If not, comment below, whatever. Pecos, just ignore. All right, so what are we here for primarily? We want to know what the 6-star Union Burst change is. Okay, it's a really good one. We want to throw that out there. Basically, single target boss fights. Christina all of a sudden here is a SS plus tier character. Some are arguing at triple S. I would not debate an argument supporting triple S. That'd be fine. But pecos. Anyway, 6-star Union Burst, extreme value sanctuary. Do I have that right? That just does not sound right, but whatever. I'm just going to go with it. All right. It is a single target physical damage attack that hits twice. Remember on the clan battles and everything with the damage limits and all that crap, this actually counts as 2 separate attacks. I just did a thing. 2 separate attacks. Single target physical damage attack that hits twice and will actually ignore a small amount of the enemy's physical defense. I'm going to go more into that in a little bit. Also, debuffs the enemy's physical defense a small amount, makes herself dodge all physical attacks for about 6 seconds, 5.5, and the strike is always guaranteed to critically hit. So basically, you take Christina, you put a little bit of extra defense down and ignoring defense. It's the first character to actually ignore defense, and I want to get into that a little bit more. But basically, you take old school Christina, you upgrade the pecos, and she does a lot more damage and a little bit more debuff. That's all it is, and that's really all Christina needs. It was really that simple. She was always a good character for the longest time, but the reason nobody used her is because her damage profile just fell off. She wasn't reducing amount of physical defense enough. She wasn't doing quite enough damage, so she just kind of other characters came in and took over. Boom, more damage, more debuffs. She's gold. It's fine. Go ahead and throw her into combat here. You'll make quick work of this. I'll probably go through it a couple of times. And she charges up as usual her Uniburst very quickly. I have to reread that thing because it's probably not Numbers Avalon. It's probably more like Numbers Sanctuary or something weird. I'm still a little congested, guys. Don't blame me. If you got the true name of it, throw it down there. But okay. Now, essentially, this character is just doing a ridiculous amount more damage. That's what it is. You're getting guaranteed crits. You're getting some defense down in there, and she has a little bit of survivability because of the 5.5 seconds of physical dodge or guaranteed physical dodge or whatever. She's not like avoiding it or immune. She's dodging it, supposedly. Whatever. Okay. But here's the thing with the ignore physical defense thing about her, okay? Now, we all know that there are, especially in clan battles, there are boss fights and everything that they have like set defenses, right? It's like, here's their defense, and it's kind of acts like this damage wall or whatever. You're not going to be able to get past that, okay? It's to keep, basically because New Year's Carol or whatever, she just absolutely wrecked things. It scaled, boom, whatever. Well, Christina, with that little tidbit of skill to ignore some physical defense, can actually kind of sort of override that a little bit. So if the damage cap is here, okay, with her skill, it brings it raises the cap a little bit. It's not much. There is a little bit of a difference, but Christina can push a little past that damage cap and effectively do a little bit more damage. When it comes to clan battles, that really comes in handy, and that's why she's going to be a clan battle crazy machine here. A lot of us know over on JP that clan battles, let's go ahead and throw her in there for another one. Clan battles always have these damage caps and stuff, and you always see, like, in any physical group, you almost always see Jita. She's either tanking or she's support or what. She doesn't. So she supports your damage numbers is what she freaking does. Same thing Christina's going to do here. But could Christina kind of replace Jita or maybe work alongside? I don't see why not. I think the answer is yes. It's going to be a ridiculous amount of damage, all single target, double strike attacks. I mean, why the heck not, right? And it's not like Christina really needs all that much, support to charge her Union Burst or whatever. She just does it on her own. It's like, boop, oh, here she goes. Oh, boop, here she goes. She just keeps going. Union Burst, pecos, damage, everything's bigger, better, and bustier. I'm trying to figure a different way to put bustiers. Hey, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button, guys. Yeah, when I heard Christina was getting a 6-star update, the one thing I thought in the back of my head is like, okay, Cygames typically doesn't mess around with prefest characters. Like, pretty much every prefest character out there is good. Pretty much, right? And they do that on purpose because, like, prefest only comes around so often. It's a big event. It's kind of a thing. It usually goes with anniversaries and stuff like that. So they want to make sure the characters are good. Well, if you're going to take a prefest character and give them a 6-star for the first time ever, you're not going to be sloppy about it. You're going to make the character really good. And that's what they did with this. Double S plus tier potential. Triple S tier Christina 6-star. That's what we got. That's what we needed. And we get to see more pecos. I'm not kidding. This is the screen. I have to keep going back to it. Pumpkins. I mean, they really are. We'll see you in the next video.